Okay, forgot to switch on the mic. Okay, so today we are back to the workbench. We're gonna be changing modules for Chordie. What I would like to test today, I would like to swap this one. This is magnetic encoder. We're gonna swap it to analog one. And then we're gonna check some other pointing devices because I have a piece of mylar. Yeah, over here. And from what I read, this is supposed to help with all those track pads that we have. That should help with tracking because so far I tried putting some caps, 3D printed caps on the trackpad, but that didn't quite work well. I mean, in some cases it might be acceptable, but moving your finger over the plastic for a very long time, you sweat and then the traction is not that good. It doesn't feel that nice. So I would like to swap one module as well from the pointing devices, and I think we will go with Cirque trackpad because it had worse tracking from what I can remember compared to Azotec. And yeah, what else? Okay, we see how it goes, how much time we're gonna waste on that. I still have a module, this little fella, because what I wanted to try, I wanted to program it in QMK. This shouldn't be that difficult because this is I2C, and as I said before, we have plenty of I2C stuff already done for QMK, so that should be technically easy, but you know how it goes. Because what I wanted to try with it, I would like to install it somewhere over here. I didn't accommodate for that, but yeah, maybe it won't be that bad. Somewhere over here, so then when I have my hand on the trackball, well, basically it should be okay over here, so yeah, maybe it's not that bad. If I have my hand on the trackball, and this is a laser distance meter, so it's quite accurate. Then we can trigger mouse layer. So instead of having mouse buttons over here, I would like to have them over here. I think I would like to go, that will be left one, that will be the right one, and the middle one will stay under the thumb because it's not that much used. And this one, the left one, is like perfectly oriented over here. So when I'm not typing, I will have my hand on the ball. So these keys will behave like mouse keys, and if I move my hand, I will go back to the normal keys. Something I would like to try because like so far I got very used to the fact that I had those keys separately. So sometimes you can still keep your hand on the trackball and, for example, type with just one hand. Maybe on Chordie not so much, but on the other keyboards that's definitely the case. But I would like to give it a shot and see how it works, if it's viable. Would be nice if it was like quite good, quite responsive, no false positives when you're moving your hand. So that might come handy definitely for Chordie for sure. And what else? Yeah, so we see how it goes. We have some time today. Started early. I missed the Monday show as usual, but things happen. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Definitely there is some stuff. Our unfinished macro pad. I gave up on those large bearings, but I'm still left with this one. I think this one is maybe 2 cm or maybe 25 millimeters or something around that. Oh no, it's just 13. Okay, so I think I can call it 15 maybe. I was thinking maybe you can squeeze this one in somehow, and if not, definitely we'll have to try to make our own bearing. Probably we'll start with FreeCAD, or maybe we'll even finish in FreeCAD, because we can do it parametric. I'm not that good with FreeCAD, but maybe it won't be that bad. Right, anyways, let's get to work. Let's swap this one first. I really like this encoder. I really wouldn't want to get rid of it, but I would like to at the same time try the normal one So maybe I have footage later on when I will be making the tutorial how to build Chordie, so I will have a guide how to connect the analog one. Yeah, I think all we need to do is to swap the bottom, because on the bottom we have this nice harness for the analog encoder, and this one is probably 15 millimeters or maybe 25. I would need to check. And we have to swap this, but this one is not actually coming for this encoder. Yes, I think that's the one. So we are still sticking to the bearing. So we're not gonna remove the bearing because these were like always very wobbly. So I decided to leave the bearing underneath. We're just gonna change the change the knob, and it should be okay. I am really curious how this mylar piece gonna work, if it's really gonna help a little bit. It sounded promising when I was checking datasheet, so maybe it will help, especially with Cirque trackpad, because that one really sucks. It doesn't really matter if it's with the like the original plastic overlay, or if you remove it and if you try to print something, it's not that great. Forgot my tools card. Yeah, we should also consider making PCB for Chordie. I can't decide if I want it to be just like this part, or do I want the whole piece. If I go with the whole piece, then Azotec won't fit. But looking at how much trouble it is to buy one, I don't think it would be such a bad idea to drop it all together. But at the same time, we took so much effort to make it work, so it would be best to have everything. So the whole module already came out. And this is very nice, I like it. Turned out that we managed to fix a lot of issues with having this modular. I can just push it out, no need to worry about anything. I can take this other, unless I break it. The fit is kind of tight. Okay, there it is. Right, so the analog encoder should go in. I guess I have to remove holders over here, and this button, I think it will stay. Yeah, that's kind of funny because we also have a switch on the encoder. Well, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I think I'm gonna leave this button over here, but right, I don't have an opening. Oh, that sucks. Okay, maybe I should take a look if I can redesign. Oh, let's take a quick look right now. It makes me curious if I can somehow fit the button. So that will be easier to swap between magnetic and analog one. But if it doesn't fit, that won't be the end of the world, I guess. Okay, where are we? Okay, so that's the common part with the jack encoders over here, right? Okay, so that's the EC11, and I wonder from the magnetic, okay, I'm not gonna, okay, looks like we might be able to fit this thing. Let's see, because the holes are over here and the encoder is over here, so yeah, that might be okay. And let's see, switch holder, okay. Plenty of space. Yeah, shouldn't interfere at all. Yeah, but I guess for this round I would have to remove it. I'm not gonna print it right now. I mean, just more of a curiosity. I think I will just add it, but I guess if someone would be building Chordie and would like to go with analog encoder, then definitely doesn't make sense for him to attach this, solder another push button when you have a button already on the encoder. But the question is, will I be able to press that? Okay, so there might be an issue. Because this part is built in a way that it only bends on top over here. So like if we press on the center, it doesn't really give much way because it is attached. It is attached like this. So if you press on the center, not much is happening. It makes me wonder, can we change that? Maybe move it over here, have just one, but then it might be too easy to lift it up, so I guess I would have to leave it like that. Okay, we're gonna try, we're gonna see how it works if we put the normal encoder and if we try to press, and if it's too hard, then we're gonna have to accommodate for additional switch, and yeah, it's gonna be like that. Okay, now when I think about it, I think we have to have something over here. If not the switch, something else, because basically the knob, actually the bearing, is one side is resting over here. So if we don't have that over here, it might be a little bit wobbly, but at the same time the shaft from the encoder is rather tall. I'm very curious how it's gonna turn out. And I think we don't have it connected at all, because over here we have only I2C routed. But I think there are two empty spots over here, and I think we have to route this one. I need to check. Okay, let's take a quick look on our magic schematic. Where did we put that? Okay, how is it? Okay, should be good. So that's our left side. Okay, B2 and B1 and B0. Okay, so B0 is routed over here, so that's our switch over here, and B1 and B2 is not, so we need a piece of wire. Okay, and I'm gonna be needing, okay, so that's the ground, that's VCC. I don't know how they bent like that. Let's take a look. you can see the top one is bent like hell. Okay, I think I'm gonna use a different color, because if I take two black ones, I won't be able to tell which one is A and which one is B, and to be honest, at this point, I don't even know which one should it be on the encoder, because so far we only hooked up the magnetic one, so there was no issue with A and B. So I hope I have it somewhere on my schematic as well, so I can check that and wire it properly. Otherwise, I'll have to change it in firmware or resolder. Let's get a different color. Okay, which one is A and which one is input B or pin B? Okay, I would assume that B2 should be up, but the question is on the encoder, which one will be actually up? EC11. Oh wow, not what I wanted, but maybe it might still be good. Okay, does it say which one is A, which one is B? Okay, ACB. So, where is it? I lost it already. No, there it is. So I would assume that all of them are kind of the same. So looking at it from the top like this, so the bottom one, this will be A and this will be B. And I think our B pin was the B2. I'm guessing right now. These are a little bit too long. How much do we need? Oh, maybe like this will be enough. Okay, so this one should be B. Let's give it a shot. And the first one on the left should be pin A. Okay. The last thing we need is ground, and this should be ground. So that will be our common pin, and this part is actually easy. Okay, let's give it a shot and check if we can push the switch on the encoder, because there is one, and if it doesn't work then we'll have to redesign a little bit. Okay, it looks like there's not enough space to accommodate both. Maybe I can just remove it from the holder. We can stick it in somewhere and just keep this part. Yeah, hopefully. But we drop it somewhere over here so that it's not getting in the way. Okay, maybe not the best choice because this might actually short and we will be reading switch all the time. Okay, let's get rid of it. Where can I push it so I hope it can stay in one place. Okay, let's see what happens if I put the knob on it, but the question is, where did I put the knob? Okay, it's here. I think it's kind of too high, or is it just me? Yeah, definitely it's sticking too high. And this wire, okay, it's getting in the way. But that's a shame because it was kind of difficult to solder and so tiny. I think I'm gonna add few screws and attach the bottom because it's moving around and I might not be able to properly check encoder when it's like everything is moving. And now it's stuck. I was pretty much sure I won't be able to pick it up and lift it up off the harness, but it looks like it's not really holding up that well. Yeah, I think this one is too tall. The issue here might be that I had some different encoders, and because this one, well, it seems to be similar. Let's take a look. Okay, so that's our encoder. We had an SMT. What is the height from here to here? Okay, 10 millimeters. Okay, so there are even smaller ones like this, 9 millimeters, 9.5, 12. Okay. Shit, so I must have misplaced them somewhere. Oh, that sucks a lot. Yes, I think I had one of these, either 9 millimeters or maybe this one. Do they have a switch? Probably not. Oh no, they do. Okay. Yeah, so one of them would fit because 12 millimeters, I have one that is 12 right now and it's a little bit too tall. And this one is 9, right? Okay, it says 10 over here. But if we check, how would it look like with the knob on it? Okay, so it looks like we have a better fit on this one. So I just pick up the wrong encoder. Okay, that sucks. But the issue is I wasn't able to find any of these. I know I had those SMT encoders somewhere. Because I remember I bought a little bit of them just to check. Okay, these are not SMT, but I think I had SMT as well. Or maybe I bought these, but yeah, I wasn't able to find them. That's why I picked up the other one, and this one is a bit too tall. Okay, not a problem. I think I'm gonna order that, and we can check it sometime later, but now we can, I guess, move and check maybe... Okay, I think I will stay without the encoder on this side for a while, and maybe we can take a look at the circle trackpad, right? And see if this Mylar helps. Okay, so I guess I will have to remove it. Okay, that's a bit of a fail. Yep, nowhere to be found. No problem. Yeah, it should be like this, and the height should be exactly like this. Okay, let's swap trackball for Cirque trackpad. I've added this one recently, so this is meant to hold the bearings so they don't fall inside. Because otherwise it's something like this exposed and the bearings can go through at some point and then it's very difficult to fish them out from there. this part will come handy, as it's the holder for the MCU. Okay, one of them should be for Cirque trackpad. So this one is Azotec, the big one. And this one looks like trackball. Okay, that's the left side. Another left side. Okay, that's the small Azotec. And that's the left side again. Okay, I think I had both of them. I think I had the trackball and the Cirque on the same bottom, because this one, actually the trackball for if it's tented, so the trackball is a little bit different because we had to lower it. But if you are going flat, that should be it. That should do the trick, I suppose. Like this. Okay, but what we need? We're gonna be needing, okay, it's gonna be SPI. Okay, is this 40? Yeah, looks like it's 40. TM something something 440. Okay, let's try to get a shape, because this is meant to be the stencil for the Mylar. and then it should be attached something like this, right? So the pencil doesn't transfer good on it, but maybe we can make it out somehow. I hope that will be enough. Okay, let's try to solder one side. What do we have over here? Ground. Let's go first. Okay, where is VCC on this thing? Okay, over here. Okay, what next? I can't get used to this new naming. SO, SS, SI, SCI. Okay. Okay, so SS I think is gonna be. Okay, sorry. As I said, I can't get used to this new naming, and I think SS will be chip select, and SO, is it like a slave out? Okay, so I think chip select or SS I'm gonna make white, as I usually do. Okay, and the last one we have a clock. Where is it? Okay, maybe this one. SC something. SCK, is that SCK? Ah, yeah, indeed, that's SCK. I don't know if you can see it, and there's a K hidden under. So there's a small chance I have wired this properly. And the last one ground, and we can flash it, but I think first we have to prepare the firmware for it. Well, that should be easy because we have a nice config file, and that should be a matter of just changing a few things inside the config file. Okay, over here we don't have this one anymore. We don't have a trackball, we have a Cirque 40. Anything else I need to change? Okay. Okay, that was a little bit too fast. I forgot I need to sync, right? Okay, now we are talking. There's an error, so at least I know I did something right. Okay, no chip select pin defined. What do you mean? It is selected. There is pin 21. So what's the problem? Okay, I think maybe something about, yeah, right. We have to change over here as well. Okay, Cirque SPI. Okay, now it should be okay. Is it gonna complain about something? Okay, going. Nice. Okay, is it gonna work? Oh shit, no way, it works. Look at it. It's moving. Kind of in the wrong direction, but okay. I can't believe it, I managed to wire it properly at first try. Yes, I have to remove the whole bottom because this one is for the tinted version of the trackball. So this one goes out and we're gonna attach this one. But this one is also good for the trackball as well as for the trackpad. Yeah, lucky for me, I made these openings right now because otherwise I wouldn't be able to push it through. But with this one, it should go through no problem if I only remove. Hi, Miss Obtain. How are you doing today? It should go through because I haven't tried that yet. Okay, managed to fit. Great. Okay, but I don't think that's the proper. Okay, that's not the one that I need. Okay, that one was for the tented trackball, and this one is for flat. Okay, happy to hear that. Have you celebrated Easter? Or you're not celebrating this holiday? Look at this wire, how it got stuck. I need to check proper direction. Okay, so it looks like this connector has to be facing this way. Okay, but still feels like we're missing something. There should be more parts. Okay, give me a second, I need to check because I'm missing the cap for the trackpad, and I'm pretty sure that I have it somewhere print out, but I can't see it anywhere around here. Let me check, and if it's not, we can start one print. I will be right back. And it's gone. I have no idea where it went. We can print new one, and in the meantime, when it's printing, we can take a look at this encoder part that was missing openings for the switch, for this tiny switch, this one. Okay, but first let's try printing that thing. Okay, where can I find it? It should be somewhere over here, I suppose. Extensions and encoders, not this one. Okay, I think we can skip the bearing. Okay, holders. That's the bottom. Okay, pointing device, Cirque, and okay, which overlay should I print? I think I should print this one. Yeah, I guess, because the other one is meant for the plastic overlay, so it's a little bit thicker. But we don't have a plastic overlay. We're just gonna go with the naked one, and we're just gonna slap the smiler on it. One thing I don't like is that I can't export from this app and just one. I mean, I have to hide everything else if I want to export. I can't just select and export this particular part. That's kind of annoying. Then there's so many parts to this one build. Maybe I have it already exported. Oh yeah, I have it here. Okay, perfect. Okay, where is Bamboo Studio? Okay, the question is if I have a printer over here. Awesome, no printer. Okay, did it connect? Okay. I was having some issues with the printer. I had to reconnect on Mac, and I forgot to do it on Windows, but looks like it managed to connect to something. I have no idea to what, but I hope it will print. Okay, where would it be? Project, Chordie. Oh boy, there is so much crap. Okay, I guess that's gonna be this one. We just have to flip it along X. Okay, looks like we might be lucky this time around, and it might actually print, so I don't have to go through the printer connection. Okay, looks good. Let's see if we have any... If we can take a pic on the printer. Okay. I hope it's live. Anyways, okay, let's go back to here. So we are supposed to fix the bottom part. So it's gonna be somewhere over here. Bottom plate. Okay, common part. Okay, so that's for the magnetic. Okay, I'm gonna keep it. We have holders over here. Okay, so that's the EC11. So I guess I just gonna go with this one. I don't need this part. Makes me wonder what was the bevel for the magnetic part. Okay, 1.3. Okay, how's the printer doing? Hasn't even started yet. Okay, that is also something that I need to print, but I'm gonna print this maybe sometime later. It's not needed right now, but I should definitely export. Oh, there's no preview over here. Oh, that sucks. I thought it was possible to have a preview. Okay, so we have to guess it. What could be the name? Definitely it's gonna be Finn. Okay, we have a knob over here. I guess I have to take a look. Okay, why there is no preview? I have no idea. Windows. Okay, so that's the knob. Yeah, and they are killing the 3D view app. Like, what the hell? What is this shit? Okay, so that's the bottom part for the magnetic. Okay, so that's it. So I had a full piece, right? Okay, both EC11 bearing, right? So I need to go back and I need okay, jack and common. Okay, it should be something like this. Okay, I guess that's the one. Thin encoder. Yeah, so now we're gonna have it together with the switch. Just in case we are not able to press the standard encoder. Alright, how is it going? How much time left? Okay, 6 minutes. I don't think there is much we can do in this time. I was also looking at this encoder. Like we kind of like ditched it some time ago. But now when we have the bearing, because before the issue with it was that it was too short, so there was not enough length over here to hold the knob. But now the knob is resting on the bearing, so this one might actually come handy. Okay, maybe we can take up... Well, this one is without the switch, but that is not a problem. I think we even have a knob somewhere for it designed. Okay, there's no switch because there is no additional pins on this side, so we have only this side. Yeah, but this one might actually work as well. I wonder if I have it somewhere in my stash. Okay, so I have the mouse and encoders, but this is just for the, what was that, Kale, I suppose. And over here, okay, so I have the SMT and I have the normal one. I should definitely change the name. Because this one will be what's the height over here? 13.7. So I assume that one will be maybe 15 millimeters, and this one is what, 10. So maybe 9.2 or 9.5. I will have to recheck again. Yeah, I need to order these. So we don't have this one. Well, I'm pretty much sure we had it somewhere, but the question is where. There's so much stuff over here. Okay, this one won't work. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it for now. We'll have to wait for the other encoders, but at the same time, like in the meantime, before they arrive, maybe this one would be a good option. Let's see what's the size. It's like 13.2 by 1260, and the shaft is 6. What's the thickness of this fella? Okay, 4.6. That is actually quite nice. Well, we can whip it fast. Let's do one more. Okay, let's call this one flat. I have no idea what's the name of this thing. And the thickness was 4.6, 4.5. Well, it has these fancy legs. Like on the edges. Okay, I don't think it's gonna work. See, these are like on the edges. It has this like a tiny like pins sticking out. Okay. So the thickness is 3.4. Yeah, I hope that will be enough. It's a little bit thicker than it is. I made it 0.8, and over here I think it's somewhere close to 0.6. 0.7. Okay, I don't need this piece. Can I remove it? Okay, I can. What is the height of this thing? $1.6. Okay, it's looking kind of okay. What is left is the shaft. So the shaft was 6, but it has this fancy cutout. And then over here there is like a tiny cutout like this. Oh, looks like our print is done. Okay, what is the distance from here to here? Okay, 0.7, so not quite. Okay, I need to take it lower. It was 0.9. I think it goes like straight up. It would seem like something like this maybe. And how tall is the shaft? Okay, 2.7. Beautiful. Looks perfect. Okay, I'm gonna save it for now. We can come back to it a bit later maybe. It makes me wonder if I can make it like a one. Oh yeah, okay, nice, perfect. Yeah, this might come handy for Chordie, actually. Okay, good to have it. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me pick up the stuff from the printer and we can check Cirque trackpad. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I even have a opening for this part. And it should lock in quite tight, like this. So basically we don't even need an additional holder over this one, because it sits quite nicely. But in this case, with the mylar, okay, looks a little bit messy. Maybe I should give it a clean before I put it in. So we're gonna drop mylar on top of it, and then we have to hold it with something. Okay, I need to go pick up some screws. Be right back. Looks like it's gonna be difficult to get this in place. Yeah, this is gonna be too short, I'm afraid. Well, that's all. I have M2 6, and I have another one M2 M6. I mean M2 6 millimeters. But that one, they look kind of longer than this. But okay, whatever. Looks like it doesn't fit. No idea why, as usual. Hole seems to be not aligned properly. Or maybe just the other one. Oh no, it seems like it's lifting this one as well. So only one went through properly. Okay, that is odd, because they don't seem to be aligned anymore. How come? That is something unusual, because everything should be correct, right? Let's take a look. Okay, so over here everything is aligned. Okay, this one is facing the other way, but that shouldn't make any difference because like everything is, if I rotate it. Okay, mystery solved. Somehow I messed it up. So that would mean that they are not... Well, they seem to be on the same level. Okay, anyway, so I have to flip it. So this part should be facing outwards. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's see how it performs with this Mylar crap on it. I'm really curious. Ah shit, it swapped. Okay, so that was correct. Okay, I don't get it. What I think I forgot to mirror something. Not quite sure which part. Because now it's swapped. And yeah, it doesn't really help much. Because like the issue with it was that if you would hover just gently. Yeah, so I'm not touching it right now. Okay. Well, maybe it's not gonna be that bad. Okay, but it's swapped. Holy shit, why is it swapped? Okay, what is even more interesting is that why the hell is it not aligned if I rotate it? Okay, so all the distances are the same, so that shouldn't matter, right? So some part is not swapped, and probably the part that is not swapped, but I did swap the holder, right? Okay, one sec. Alright, what did I do wrong? Yeah, and the angle is correct as well. $120, right? I don't quite get it. Why is it messed up? Or maybe I shouldn't have swapped it. Okay. Let's see if we can fix it in firmware. Okay, where is my terminal? Okay, shit, that's the wrong one. 40. Okay, how about now? What the hell? What is this rotation? Okay, I forgot that we don't have magnetic encoder anymore. And it's probably causing some issues. Okay, I switch it off. Okay, so that shouldn't be a problem. Because the keyboard is okay, now it's okay. Can I type? Okay. Let's see. Well, I have to say it's kind of smooth. It is definitely a better sensation than going with the PLA top, and definitely way better than just naked without anything on it. Well, the issue was that like the small movements, like for example, if you would like to try going between the icons over here, so that tends to be a little bit difficult, but so far so good. It's looking fine. Yeah, I guess I'll have to bring it to work tomorrow and try it at work. Okay. So partial success. Alright, I think I'm gonna wrap it up on this one. I need to check later on, maybe tomorrow, what is wrong with this, with this part. Like, why doesn't it print properly? I mean, it does print, but it's kind of backwards. It shouldn't be like that. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have mirror it. But that wouldn't make sense because the whole piece is mirrored. So this one should be mirrored as well. Okay, kind of odd. Alright, anyways. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. I should be back on Friday unless something else pops up again, just like on Monday. But you know, it is what it is, sometimes happens, things are getting in the way. On Friday, I think we'll be taking a look at this laser sensor. Maybe we can try to add it to Chordie. And in the meantime, we'll have to wait for the encoders. Because I don't know where I put them. I'm sure I had those. I think I had two sets. I had one that was SMT and I had another one that had normal legs, and I can't find them. So I pick up different one and they turn out to be too tall. So okay, I will order them. Maybe I will find them in the meantime. As usual, it's always like that. I buy some things, I wait for them to arrive, and in the meantime I will find out that I don't need them anymore, or I will find the ones that were actually missing. So yeah, it might happen as well. Yeah, alright. So I see you guys on Friday. Keep an eye on the schedule. If anything happens, I will change the schedule, but for now I should be back on Friday. Thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it, and please come back on Friday. Thank you very much for watching, and bye bye.